In the vast ocean, there exists an animal that challenges the logic of evolution. Gigantic, strange, and biologically questionable. This is the ocean sunfish Mola mola, considered the heaviest bony fish on the planet. But when we examine its biology closely, an uncomfortable question emerges. How did a creature that appears so inefficient manage to survive until today? 1. A biologically clumsy giant. The ocean sunfish can exceed 2,000 kilograms and reach more than 3 meters in height. Despite its impressive size, its body structure is extremely simplified. Practically has no functional tail, swimming only with 2 vertical fins that flap slowly. This makes it one of the slowest fish in the ocean, unable to compete in speed with predators or prey. For comparison, bluefin tuna, up to 70 kilometers per hour. Mako shark, around 74 kilometers per hour. Ocean sunfish, usually less than 3 kilometers per hour. In other words, it swims more than 20 times slower than common predators. 2. An extremely poor diet. Another biological issue is its diet. A large portion of the sunfish's diet consists of jellyfish, organisms made of about 95% water and with very low caloric value. This means the sunfish must consume large quantities of this food to sustain its gigantic body. Approximate energy comparison. 1 kilogram of small fish high energy density. 1 kilogram of jellyfish almost no energy. In practice, it maintains an enormous body while feeding on something that is almost nutritionally empty. 3. A body full of evolutionary flaws. Several characteristics reinforce the idea of inefficiency. Extremely thick skin, often infested with parasites. Simple digestive system. Difficulty maneuvering in water. Vulnerability to predators when young. Studies have found dozens of parasite species living on a single sunfish. Because of this, they often rise to the surface to be cleaned by seabirds or smaller fish. 4. Extreme reproduction to compensate. Perhaps the most impressive fact is its reproductive strategy. A single female can produce up to 300 million eggs in a single spawning event. This is one of the highest egg counts among all vertebrates. But this strategy reveals something important. The survival rate of the offspring is extremely low. In other words, the sunfish compensates for its low biological efficiency by producing an absurd number of offspring. 5. Comparison with other species. If we compare the sunfish with other large oceanic fish, tunas, fast, efficient hunters, high muscle density, sharks, extremely sophisticated sensors, specialized predators, advanced hunting strategies, sunfish, slow, poor diet, poorly hydrodynamic body, high parasitism. From a purely functional perspective, it seems like one of evolution's strangest large-scale experiments. Conclusion: the ocean sunfish is not a dominant predator. It is not fast. It is not energetically efficient. Even so, it has continued to exist in the oceans for millions of years. Perhaps this reveals a curious truth about evolution. Sometimes survival does not mean being perfect. It only means being good enough to keep existing. And the ocean sunfish may be the strangest example of that.